So I'm the cruise director here on board. They're going to join us in Sweden, so we shall meet the Crinkle Bums. I always forget.
What are you thinking about?
What is it about Sandra Bullock? What is it? What makes her so endearing, Victor? What is it about her personality? It's her eyes, is it? I'm sure he just pointed it as her eyes. Reichstad. The Reichstad. You'll see about 300 people looking up at the Brandenburg Gate taking pictures. There'll be 1,000 people at the hotel just next to the Brandenburg Gate, because that's the hotel Michael Jackson hung the baby out the window. Do not expect the Magic Kingdom fireworks display at 9:30 p.m. of an evening. It is not that. It is a very quaint and nice German fireworks. If you want a beer, one beer, you use your thumb. One beer, please. Like this. One. That's the number one. With the thumb, that means one beer. Little tip for you there. If you go like this, good luck. Does the C in JC stand for crinkle bum? If you are the sort of person that tends to smash glass when you sing, Sherry, Sherry night, Sherry. This might not be the activity for you. A lot of people have been asking me about the crinkle bums. A lot of people very concerned about them, Victor. When I say concerned, a lot of people laughing. All aboard at 5:45. What time? 5:45. Well done. You tend to see a lot of cross-dressing as well, which seems to be fine at Christmas in England. We seem to be fine with that. Trying to find the good singers, it's like trying to find a crinkle bum in the Baltic. Competition time. This cruise, we want you to draw us a picture of either Mr. or Mrs. Crinkle Bum or the Crinkle Bums. And we want you to do a facial picture, like to draw a proper, like a mug shot, you know, like you do when you're in prison. Mobile phone throwing. Boot throwing. Does JC stand for Jonathan Crane, a.k.a. the Scarecrow? P.S. Please read this letter on May 29th. And it's amazing how far people will fly across the world just to find a new place to complain. Привет! What does that mean? Hello. Привет! 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 Do I need to do it in like an angry voice or like a normal voice? Angry. Hello, how are you? Cheers. That's all you need. That's all you need. What was the first one again? Привет! Как дела? Nostrovia! Hello, how are you? Cheers! And a very good day to each and every one of you. Welcome to The Daily Show with me, your cruise director, Jason. Last year, we left a guest on the last cruise of the Baltic here in St. Petersburg. He was the only one all season. It was on the last cruise. That was a year ago, and we're going to pick him up on this voyage. So add 32 to 21 to 16. How many kids does she have? Hold it up. How many? 6. My dear, was your grandfather Benny Hill by any chance? You remind me much of a young Benny Hill. Is it there? It's there? Stop laughing, Victor. When I come out of TP with baby in arm, first thing I see is name of baby. For example, running bear. That's the scene of running bear. Big moon. Black horse. But why do you ask? Two dogs humping. Wait a minute, says the podiatrist. You don't need a podiatrist. You need a psychiatrist. Why did you come and see me? The moth says, Well, the light was on. Take it to guest relations and say, I hereby donate these pants to David from St. Paul, Minnesota. We shall bring those pants onto The Daily Show tomorrow. We shall hold them up on TV so you can see them. And David, I'm hoping for an influx of underwear throughout the course of the voyage. David, stick with us. Stay with us. May I recommend you use moisturizer on day one? It really helps. I can't do this anymore. That's it for The Daily Show. This is the buzzer noise. It has been emanating from Russia since 1982. Weird. Bit of a boring radio station. Really, when you think about it, you're not going to really tune in to check out the top 40 Russian hits. There is a twins-only military unit in Russia. So if you're a twin, if you're a Russian twin and you want to be in the military, there's a special unit for you. It seems they are big fans of yours and find you funny and very attractive, in spite of your close resemblance to Ricky Gervais. It's not funny, Victor. Don't bring up the picture. 3 older ladies are talking. The first says, "It's windy out here." The second says, "No, it's Thursday." And the third says, and last lady says, "I'm thirsty too. Let's get a beer." To describe several days of continuous drunkenness, during which one actually withdraws from society. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to The Daily Show with me, your cruise director, JC. I'd like to start off today by letting you all know that I'm feeling slightly zapoy today. Did we leave anybody behind in St. Petersburg? Maybe. Swimming. I thought swimming was going to be a really good, a good sport for me, but I refused to shave my legs. Our greatest court, the court area. Nobody may be drunk and in charge of a steam engine. A cow or a horse. What am I missing out on in this world? Like, you know, is there something I'm missing? Is that what I should look like? Is this normal? Shouldn't I have one of those smooth beige bumps? They bear a slight resemblance to me. Now, I'm wondering if this might be my mum and dad, because they both have the same hair as me. Mister looks uncannily like me, if not for the moustache. This one from Randy. That's as far as I can go. We get a kick out of waking up your smiling face, your laughter, and your great sense of humor every morning. So she had to pay for 180 of them and 1 banana all by herself. 2 poets died late on the same day, and upon ascending were greeted by St. Peter, who told them that because it was late in the day, he could only admit one poet. They decided to have a poetry contest, the subject of which was Timbuktu. That's they had to write. You can see where this is going already. They had to write a poem to get into heaven. Timbuktu. The first poet wrote the following: "While traveling in a distant land, we became lost in the desert sand. Behold, a caravan came into view. Destination Timbuktu." So St. Peter was impressed, but knew he had to hear the other poet's work, which is as follows. "Tim and I a-hunting went, across we came, wenches in a tent. They being 3, and we being 2, I bucked 1 and Tim bucked 2. To read your letter out after it has been, just Frankensteined by 3 people on board the ship. But we now, ultimately, can read it. Oh, we really, really like your imaginary friend, Victor. Now, what you're seeing right there isn't actually an optical illusion, Victor. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, is that a big pen or does JC have incredibly small hands? But from all of us here on The Daily Show, Victor and I, we wish you adieu. We bid you adieu. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future, in the not-too-distant future, I hope, on board another celebrity cruise, preferably the Celebrity Constellation. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.